Hi, in today's video I'm going to demonstrate how to shade an object and draw the shadow of it. The first thing you're going to want to know is where you want your light source to be. So this is where the light is hitting the object. I chose the top left corner of the paper, so it's going to hit that top left corner of the ball. The first thing that I like to focus on is the darker parts of an object. So the darkest part is going to be the base of the ball here. So this is where the light isn't touching at all. So you're going to want to take your pencil and make that as dark as possible. And then as you work up towards the light source, you're going to want to lighten your touch a little bit, because as it gets closer to the light source, the object is going to be a lot lighter. And then I also recommend shading with the shape of the object. So because this object is circular, you're going to want to do half circles towards the top with your pencil. So instead of just shading a straight line, it's going to make it look more 3D. And then I also like to use my finger just to blend that shadow a little bit more, make it look a little bit more realistic. And then another thing to make it look a little bit more 3D is shading the bottom half sides of the ball. This is just going to make it pop a little bit more, but I wouldn't take that up to the light source again because it's not going to be dark up towards the light source. So again, just use your finger and shade that in a little bit more. And you can always go back in and just make it a little bit darker if you feel it needs to be a little bit darker. If you have a harsher light, the object will be darker. Alright, and then the next thing is we're going to focus on the shadow that the ball is casting. So it's going to start at the base, the bottom right of the ball, where the light source is not hitting at all. And you're just going to shade that in and try to match the base of the ball as much as possible. And then again, like we did with the ball, as you move out, the light is going to be a little bit less harsh, or the shadow is going to be a little bit less harsh. So as you move out, the shadow is going to lighten a little bit. And then again, you can always go back and add in touches. So if you think the ball should be darker or the shadow should be darker, you can go back in and darken it with your pencil. But that is the basic of shading a ball or a circular object, and I really hope this video helped you learn.